There we go. You are live. It seems that as as we go along with these lives, as I go along with these lives, and as we go on more days and stuff, um, it seems like the you are live gets shorter. So it starts out long and stays there for a minute, and then it just gets shorter. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Hi, single moms. So happy for you to join live or to watch the replay of this 5-day single mom event. Let me go and this time I'm going to check early to make sure that you guys can hear me. Replay of this 5-day single mom event. Let me go and this time I'm going to check early. Okay. So yeah, y'all can hear me. So I'll leave this here so that I can see if there's any comments. So just so you know that I use a platform called StreamYard so that I can stream this into two different places. Let me not put two hands up. So I could stream this in two different places. I stream it. This is streaming live into the Single Moms Club private Facebook group, and it is also streaming live on Single Moms Level Up YouTube channel. So doing that, to invite and give the opportunity for more single moms to be a part of this community, for more single moms to be a part of this conversation, to help and support single moms to do exactly what Single Moms Level Up is all about, which is going from just surviving to CEO in every area of our lives through self-care, self-love, and supporting each other. That's what we do here. We help working single moms to um, better themselves and become more than what they are now because we're made for more. Single moms are truly made for more. The reason I believe that is because we as single moms, there's something inside of us that needs to be pulled out. And if anybody could pull something out of you, it's our children. Our children can pull and they come into our lives to bring forth whatever it is that's inside of us out. If it's bring it out, the good, the bad, the ugly, or let me say that backwards because this is really how it happened. It's the bad, the ugly, and then the good. To get down to the good of who we really are, to the purpose and identity of who we really are, is what our children come into our lives to do. I love. I really like and love reading this book called "Own Your Assignment," and it is about being a mother, about mothers owning their assignment and what we are called to be in our children's lives. And how we are called to pull out in them their true identity and their true character that was already within them and to help shape and mold that. Anyway, I want to say welcome to day 2 of this event. So, day 2 of Freedom to Be You, Strong and Beautiful. Mind you, strong does not always mean, nah, 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 nah. It's not all that. It's not all the this and the that. And I told you it's not that. Strong is something from the inside, something that comes from inside of us that nurtures, that helps us to keep our poise or stature or um, our posture in situations and things that come up for ourselves and for our children, and to be the example that we can be. So I don't know about you single moms, but I oftentimes it's said that this is like the media and whatever tries to say that single moms are the problem. Single moms are part of the problem or create the problem or should be shame and whatever else. But I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that's true because we could be part of the solution if if we are giving some better tools to work with. So, let me tell you real quick what is in the single mom queen kit because I ran out of time yesterday to tell you that. So, I want to tell you what's in the single mom queen kit. And let's do that right now. I'm going to share my screen. Let me do that. I'm hot, y'all. I had to take my glasses off because they're plastic and they start sliding down my nose. So let me probably put those back on so I can see what I'm doing better. So I can see what I'm doing better. So I'm going to share my screen and tell you guys what's in the Single Mom Queen Kit giveaway for this month. Every month, we give away a Single Mom Queen Kit, and my phone's telling me about this live event that's been going on for a hot minute, and it's just now telling me. But yeah, the program wasn't working right yesterday either, so we ran out of time, and I couldn't tell you what that was. So here we go. Um, huh. Okay. Okay, there we go. So it looks like Facebook is having a little bit of a lag on catching up to what I'm doing. So I just gave it a moment. So I'm going to make this bigger so that you could see this. So we have in the single mom giveaway, and the way to be participate in this is to be a member of the Single Moms Club. So you be a member of the Single Moms Club, the Single Moms Club private Facebook group. And in order to do that, you request to join, answer the three questions honestly. That's where we get a lot of our topics and subjects for the events that we have are from you answering those questions honestly. And once you become a member, then you have the opportunity to win the giveaway. So during the event, um you would give your the second thing that you would do is also first off to not have won in the past 90 days. So we've had a couple of moms that have won several times, and yes, they got boxes several times. They got, a queen kit several times. And so they know that they're real. They know they've been sent to their homes and they've used the products and probably still using the products and whatever else and sharing whatever they don't like with other single moms. But this is what's in this package today. So we have this quick relief, which is a micellar cleansing water, which I use on my face. Because I have sensitive skin, so it's good with sensitive skin, but it's also good with all types of skin. It's a soothing aloe vera that calms and hydrates sensitive skin. And it's a quick relief. There is also in this box going to be some cleansing and toning wipes. So this is for all skin types. So if you don't have sensitive skin, you could use this. You need something a little bit more with a little bit more oomph, but this soothes and purifies. This is like something that you could do on the fly. It's got chamomile and coconut water, cleansing and toning wipes. Then we have this Joffre We perfume sample set. I'm going to show you what that is. Hold on, let me grab my box. So, actually, I'm going to show you later because my picture is so small, you're not going to be able to see it. So, as soon as I tell you what all this stuff is, I'll show you what I currently have left over in my that I use, and I'll show you those things so that you can see them live and in person. So anyway, this is Joffre We sample perfume kit. It's got 5 vials of samples of Joffre We. That is a perfume that I have found that smells really good. Didn't know how it was going to smell, but when I got the samples, it smells really refreshing and clean. So it's a good perfume for the summertime because and I'm saying that because I live down south, but still, even not down south, California's starting to have heat waves, and everybody's starting to have heat waves. So you want to smell fresh. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's got 5 vials in there, and I know that when my kids were younger, I had to start leaving stuff in the car. Like I had a set of earrings, I had a sample of perfume, I had deodorant in the car. I had like a basically like an emergency kit. So if I left something, um, I had backup in the car so that I would feel more of myself and more put together when I got to work or wherever I was going. So there's that. And then there's this Fun in the Sun. It is a trio of sun products. What we put on our body for sunscreen is a different formula than what we put on our face. Our face is a lot more sensitive than most of our body parts. So we put something else on for that. So I have there's this in this kit. Then there's also these Jafra disposable washcloths. With us having kids and being on the go all the time, and they got all their activities, and then you got yours, and you got the everyday stuff that all blends in all together, and our schedules running so crazy. Um, these things are just yes, they're just a yes. Okay, so I'm going to show you and give you the example of that, of how this goes from something that's just like a little disc size to a full on face wash, a face towel or face cloth, for you to wash your face, for you to wash your kids' faces, their hands, and all you need is a bottle of water. I always carry a bottle of water with me nowadays, especially now that I live in Texas. And I'm saying that like I just moved here, but I've been here almost 10 years now. But I always carry a bottle of water. At times when my kids were young and we were going places, I actually carried a little small igloo of water, and so we had two waters each in there that I would keep in the car. As we went around wherever we were going. We did road trips a lot, so we went to go visit friends and family that may have been, further out than where we normally go, and so I would put drinks in there. Of course, there was always some water in there, but some fun drinks and sodas and stuff. But anyway, they hands get sticky and stuff, and so these are a wonderful thing for that for us, because we're going and running, 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 and you start glowing like I'm glowing right now. Or as one of Tyler Perry's characters said, I gotta glisten. I'm glistening. So there's that, and then there is a single mom level up guided guided journal. It's a guided journal with a card on top saying single moms level up challenge. A lot of people are not comfortable with talking with other people, but you may see another single mom that is struggling, and you want to say something to him, but you don't know how, or you don't know what to say. Just peel this off, hand it to them. There has my Instagram contact on it. I'm having some cards made up that will have a QR code on there, so they can go straight to a website or something to that effect, so that they can get some more information about it, and what we offer in the events and everything. There's some exciting things that are coming up with Single Moms Level Up that the people that are in actually, you all will be notified about that. But also coming up in a couple of weeks, we have a Single Moms Level Up conference. When you win this kit, you will get 2 tickets to this conference. It's a paid conference, and it is July 28th, 29th, and 30th. We have some special speakers. You may see some of the ads that have gone out, some of the advertisement. It's I'm posting it, everywhere that I am. I'm putting some posts and things of that sort up. It's going to be a good thing. It's the first annual one, so you'll get 2 free tickets to that as well. So that is what is in the Single Mom Queen Kit. We spent enough time on that. Let's move forward. Stop sharing this screen. There we go. Stop sharing. Um, and let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So the oh, I said I was going to hold up. Hold up. Here we go. Rewind. So, I wanted to show you the towel. So these are the things that I use. So I use this micellar. This is the micellar water. You can see mine's almost gone. I'm gonna need some more. But this is the micellar water. I use that, um, especially like during the summer months, because so much, stuff is in the air, and I'm one of them people that like to roll the windows down. Although I can't do it too much in the summertime in the South because you will get a bug up in your mouth. Okay? There's all kinds of things flying and all kinds of yeah. Anyway, but I use that especially a lot of times during the summertime because of the heat and the humidity. So there's a lot of stuff that's in my pores that I need more than just soap to do it. And if I use soap, I just use like a Caress soap or an oatmeal wash soap. I try not to use, the other types of soaps that have too many perfumes and stuff. I have sensitive skin, so I try to keep that off of my face, but I found that since this micellar water, I can go ahead and use that soap to really get the dirt off of my face, and then I use that other cleanser on top of that and use that to help to, nurture my skin and bring and tone it back up and, then moisturize and put some sunscreen on. Imma tell you something. I don't know if you notice this, but I'm a black girl. I am a black girl. I am African American, I'm a dark-skinned child, and some of us dark-skinned people, don't believe that we could get sunburned. So I have a cousin that used to work and write grants for a research company, and she had shared some information that people of color are of high risk of skin cancer because we think we can't get it, so we don't protect our skin. So it is important that we, for sure, put some type of sunscreen on your face, your neck and area, and then when you go out and your body parts are exposed and don't have anything covering, put some on there as well. Here's a fun, not it's not a fun fact actually. It's a um I guess, assuredness to it, proof that we need it. My daughter, we had went to a graduation for my one of my best friends' sons graduated from high school, and my daughter and my son went, and we were sitting in the stands and stuff, and she had her hair all parted and whatever else in cute braids and everything. Well, uh when I went to she was fussy, and when I went to do her hair, she had bumps all in the parts. It got sunburned. She got sunburned in the parts of her hair. So for about a week, I could not do her hair because it hurt. It hurt, and she would scream bloody murder. And, it was hurting, so I don't remember how I found this product, but I found some type of product that would cool down and help the skin to, cool down and stop baking her scalp, and, eventually I did, obviously, was able to, help her out with that, but that happened, and then also myself as a child, not a well, yeah, as a child, I wasn't, I was, like, probably I think we were probably in 6th grade, somewhere between elementary school and, well, no, we weren't. We were in elementary school because this was back in the day in the '70s, y'all. And, my friend and I, and this is a very good friend of mine, sister friend of mine is who I call her because we've known each other since we were 1. She's a white girl, and not only is she a white girl, but she's a redhead. So, we're like, polar opposites, you would say, but we're very good friends, and, have shared so many things with each other because and it's one of those friendships that we could, not see each other, not talk for a long time, have a conversation over 3 hours, catch up with everything, and everything just go back to normal. Anyway, when we were little, we walked to this park, regional park, and they had a pool, and so we went to the pool and stuff, and we walked to the park, and of course, this was like probably about a mile and a half, possibly 2 miles from the house. Actually, I think it was probably about 2 miles from the house. Mm, maybe almost 3, 2.5 miles to this park from where we lived. So we walked to the park to go to the pool. So we went and got in the pool, swam around and stuff, got tired, laid down on our blankets to dry off for a moment and just chillax. Both of us fell asleep in the sun. What the what? We get the pool, lifeguards and stuff finally came over to see and check on us. And by the time they did that, we were both sunburned. You could tell she was sunburned because she was beet red. Um, uh, they, told us, "Hey, go in the showers and shower, let your body cool off." Um, that was the most painful shower I'd ever had in my life. I had never felt just needles just poking at every it freaking hurt. Then we had to walk home. Our parents were at work. It was summertime. So there was nobody to pick us up. We had to walk home. So we're walking home going, ooh, oh, making all these noise, about 2.5, 2 to 2.5 miles to go home. That was the most painful thing. So I know that no matter what skin tone you are, you need some sunscreen. I'm off my soapbox. I'm done. All right, so let's go to this. This is that little washcloth, disposable washcloth. There it is. It's like the size of a razzle. It looks like a razzle, so I wouldn't leave these out where the kids are. Even if they know what razzles are, you don't really know that. A lot of times you don't find these unless it's on the ice cream truck. But anyway, and I don't even know if they have ice cream trucks. I heard one in our neighborhood, I don't know, a couple years ago, and was just completely shocked. And that dude was rolling. I mean, back in the day, it seemed like they used to play with you, but this dude was rolling. If you weren't ready, he was out. So here we go. I'm pouring a little bit of water on it. It doesn't need that much water because it's soaking it up. But look at how it's just okay. That's not enough. It's dry. Um, there we go. It doesn't even need all that water. But there we go. I'm gonna cover up my keyboard so I don't get water on it. Okay. So here we go. It unfolds. I gotta find another fold. But it unfolds and keeps unfolding and keeps unfolding and keeps unfolding and keeps unfolding. And now look at that. It is it is more bigger than my hand. And my fingers are pretty long, so it's let me back that up. That's bigger than my hand. So that's a wonderful thing. So when you have this glistening thing going on, you can use this to oh my gosh. And that's just like it's not even super cold water. I would call it room temperature water, but that feels really, really good. Um, really good, on a hot face or glistening face. Okay, so we're done with that. So you can use that for yourself, use that for your kids, their hands. My grandson now has gotten into the habit of at first he didn't like me grabbing his hands and wiping them off, but now he wants me to wipe his hands off after he eats. So it's a fun thing with that. I'm gonna drink a little water talking a lot and it took a lot of time. So reconnection is what we want to talk about. Reconnection is something that we need to do with ourselves often, as and not just as single moms but as people in general, but as single moms we really need to do that and make time for that on a weekly basis. So a couple years ago I had a guest, but we had a special guest on that was a licensed relationship coach. um and she told us the difference between self-care and self-love. She said self-care was everything we do on the outside of our bodies, the pedicures, the manicures, the facials, all that stuff, body oils, whatever, perfume, all of that, exercising, that's all self-care. She said self-love was all the inner stuff, what we do for our minds, for our hearts, for our emotions. for our spirits. All of that is self-love, but we have to take care of both of them. And more than often, when we take care of the inner part, the outer part will come and take care of itself. Um, will take care of itself because we'll have a new mindset, we'll have a better connection with our emotions, or better actually, um, a better relationship with our emotions, understanding them, working through them, and giving them boundaries, um, which, give yourself a moment to feel something and to sit in something, and then get up. Get up and keep moving forward. And then our mindsets is something, it's what we have constantly going in our ears, and what we're watching is our mindset. So a lot of this mindset is coming from what we're watching. Pay attention to what you're watching and how you feel after you watch those things. And if it's making you feel some kind of way, not in a good way, but you start feeling some kind of way and you start having thoughts that just go, all over the place, you might need to change what you're watching. You know, I used to be an avid TV watcher, and I do like movies, but I don't watch too much TV anymore because me myself, I don't have patience for the commercials. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch a commercial. Shut that commercial down. I don't want to watch it. If there's a commercial, oftentimes I will wander off someplace else in the house and find something else to do in that brief moment of a commercial. And now I'm off doing something else and I miss the show. So, but I do still like watching movies because most of the time movies don't have commercials. But and that's one of my pastimes that I like to do, as well as some other things like going to listen to music and things of that sort, things that are outside of the house, which is hard for us as single moms to do. So that reconnection that we do with ourselves, um, can often be books that we reading. I've gotten into Audible. There's some Audible books on in the Single Moms Club that are in the features that you can get a free read a free read for those Audible books. Um, that Own Your Assignment, I believe, is one of those books there. If it's not, I will feature it and give you a free read for that with Audible. Audible has become my friend because I can put it on in the car and listen to it on the way to work. I can listen to it as I'm going to bed, so I could turn off, my TV and turn off my cell phone's on, but I can close it up, and of course the screen will go black, and I could still listen to Audible because you can also put a sleep timer on it. So I've done a lot of that. I've done a lot more reading and gained a lot more knowledge that I can use to put into action in my life, and making some of these reconnections become a whole lot more easier by getting these definitions and words for the things and the feelings that I am going through as I'm reconnecting with myself through mainly my spiritual self is what guides a lot of things. Some people call it your conscience, but it's your spirit. We are all born with a spirit, and it's your spirit that is telling you that something's right, something's not right, something's wrong, go this way, go that way, do this for that person. Sometimes it's things that don't make sense, but that is a connection with your spirit. So praying and asking for clear guidance and everything for that is a great way to connect with your spirit, and to get the help that we need, that sometimes other people can't do, that are too close to us. Sometimes it's someone that's not even close to you, could be somebody at work, could be somebody at your church that you don't normally talk to, but they reach out and somebody says something, does something that is of help to you in some kind of way, either physically, mentally, or emotionally. Somebody can help you out with that. We can't burden everybody, or even one person, with all that we have. It's something that we tend to spread across several relationships, that we do that and share those things with people that we trust, that will um, help us, and keep our innermost secrets and things of that sort. I've got this one friend that knows too much, and uh she does. She knows that side of me that is adventurous. I used to think that I wasn't adventurous. I thought I was like the reluctant hero, but no, I'm an adventurer, and it seems like every time we're together, there is such an adventure that we have. And I it's a good time, and it's always something that we have to reflect on, but we have so many situations and stories where there was an adventure of something that happened because I did something or just just did something out of I don't know, out of fun or just something just happens. But reconnect with yourself, single moms. Take out some time to do this on a weekly basis. You could start out with monthly, you could start out where you are now. I know for me, reconnecting with myself, I was doing it once a year. And when we had that conversation with her and I realized I was only doing it once a year, I had to work my way into doing it on a weekly basis where I reconnect with myself. Yes, I miss some weeks, but I just start back where I am and go from there. So I had to work my way from once a year, which was my birthday, to once a month to once a week. And she said, once a week, we need to check in with ourselves and make sure that we are okay. Check in with our emotions, how we're feeling, check in with our spirits, check in with with our mental health and all of that. And if something is off and we can't work our way through it, then by all means go to a professional. Get a professional. Those things are now more readily available. It is becoming less of a taboo to have and be a part of therapy. It's actually becoming the new sexy is what I hear, is that therapy and healing is the new sexy. So let's get to it, y'all. So that's it for today. If you want to be part of that single mom queen kit, do that. If you want to join the single moms club so that you have an opportunity to be entered in to win that single mom queen kit giveaway, which you just have to be part of the single moms club. Comment with your biggest takeaways, questions, and then share and invite somebody and like and all of that. And that will put you in the running to win that. The giveaway is always done on it'll be done next Tuesday. So it's the following Tuesday after the 5-day event is when that single mom queen kit giveaway happens. And yeah, we'll see if we get somebody. Last month, we didn't have one, which was the first time in 2 years that we didn't have, a winner, which was a little odd. But we didn't have a winner, but, that Single Mom Queen Kit is going to somebody that I know is going through a rough time, and she happens to be a single mom that, I know, and, I'm going to, gift her that box. So, it is my goal to give to other single moms, to give them something to help them to start their journey to self-care and self-love, so that we can support one another in the situations and things that we go through as single moms. So I'm going to say bye. See you tomorrow. Day 3 replays are available. They're in the guides, so that you could check off and just hit the done button. So that if you got a busy life and you don't know if you watch the other one, you can listen to this in your car when you're driving. You know, uh, um, my kids listen to their own music or whatever. Sometimes they got ear pods in or whatever, so I'll just, listen to whatever's on my phone. So you could listen to this during that time, listen to it while you're washing dishes, doing clothes, whatever. But get into it. Let's watch it. Let's do what we need to do as single moms to level up. And leveling up is just changing our perspective, getting up to a higher level so that I'm just now noticing that door back there is open. But getting to a higher level of thinking so that we can make better decisions, better choices, and be the examples that we can be for our children. So let's do this, y'all. Let's do this. I'm gonna say goodbye. Hashtag single moms level up. Much love. See you tomorrow, y'all. And we'll end this broadcast